against. I am now, but I mean we're still just. We haven't started yet. We're just running some tests. Oh, music stopped.
Think this? Yes, this is it. Yeah.
Fine.
And we're gonna kill what's his name? Wasn't really a bad guy.
No. Yes.
I believe in you.
I already managed.
Is he being controlled by Maleficent, or is he just a dick?
No, he called the Heartless himself.
In the Disney movie, he's just a dick.
In this movie, he's just a dick too. Or in this movie, in this game, he's just a dick too.
So yeah, this is based off of the Disney Clayton, obviously.
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
Well, apparently he's not Clayton.
He just says that because he's now a Heartless, essentially.
So he's with, or he's unwittingly with Maleficent. Then.
No, he's manipulating the Heartless, and to do that, you kind of like lose your heart eventually if you do too much, which he does.
So you could say he gave in to the darkness.
Yes.
He joined the dark side.
He returned to darkness, which you'll hear a lot at the end of the final boss fight in this game.
If we ever get there.
Yeah. Turned to what?
Wow.
I leveled.
Apparently we really leveled up.
This world is really great for leveling. All that running in circles I was doing actually turned out to be useful. This thing is a bitch though.
He's apparently perfectly fine with it.
What on earth?
It's a giant, like, chameleon-ass thing.
Yeah, I gotta say, wouldn't that be a better prize than the gorillas you're going after? I gotta say, I think the Heartless would be worth more money on the open market. I mean, if you could kill them without them dissolved.
Scan!
He didn't equip it.
Not yet.
Because he doesn't have enough AP.
Not yet.
He doesn't have enough action points.
Action! So I might not need it.
Come on, Sean Connery, what's your problem? I mean, Sean Connery impersonator. Oh yeah, I had to laugh. We were watching a quiz show, and it was doing this something where they were giving clues to identify a famous real or fictitious person.
And what they say? They ruined BioShock?
No. It was James Bond, but the first clue they gave, I said Sean Connery. Because it was about his parents' nationality, and I knew Sean Connery was that one. And then after the second year, I was like, "Oh, it's not Sean Connery, it's James Bond."
It's the same thing.
Whose backstory was slightly based off of Sean Connery.
So you killed the chameleon.
Yes. Now I just need to kill asshole with a gun. I need to kill NRA nut.
That's redundant.
He has a model of a gun on his desk. He's probably a member of the NRA.
Which may or may not have existed at this point. And he's British. The NBRA, the National British Rifles. Man, poor Donald. He's going to be left behind. Or does it just level him while he's
I think it levels him at the same time. I don't know. My heart, which is on the wrong side of my chest.
Did he reach for the right side?
Yeah, he was holding the other side.
Way to move. There's no way you could have avoided that. He's like 2 feet wide.
I guess they couldn't hang him like they did in the movie.
Yeah.
What?
They couldn't get him to hang himself.
That's what happened?
Yeah, in the movie he gets strangled.
He accidentally
by
hangs
vines.
himself.
Love that. It's great. It's like in Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, exactly like Sherlock Holmes. Oh, you got cure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're saved!
Our lives are about to get so much better.
Thank you, great Magika goddess who deemed us worthy of cure.
That was a bit
No,
ostentatious.
it's really not. It's really not over the top. That's really what's about to happen now.
Stick your ass in my face, gorilla. Don't touch me. What the hell? What the hell just happened?
I got thrown up into the air by a giant gorilla.
Why?
How else was I gonna get up there? I can't do that.
The fuck out of our forest, jungle.
Oh, isn't that
Why
nice?
can't it be cut and dry like the book, where a villain is a villain by virtue if he wants the same woman that the character we're supposed to like does?
But he's not even really a villain.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's just a villain by virtue of the
Okay.
fact that he's the competition.
Yeah, he's an antagonist. And of course, spoiler alert, in the book, he gets the girl.
Really, Clayton?
Clayton gets the girl.
Who the hell would want to stay with that?
Well, alright, so in the book is actually more. The first half takes place with him on the island, but in the book, he actually comes back to civilization.
So it's like Pocahontas.
and tries to adapt.
Reintegrate.
And he does partially, but it's one of those kind of slightly depressing endings where he realizes he can never be the man Jane actually wants.
Which is Clayton.
Yeah, because she wants a modern man, and he just can't.
Isn't.
He gets close, but he just can't
CAT
quite get
scan now.
there.
Does he leave? Does the book just end? Does he kill himself?
No, nothing like that. I mean, I think he stays in the modern world. He just lets Jane marry Clayton. He realizes he just can't get her.
I was gonna say, is this like the ending of Brave New World, which just pissed me off?
No, it's not.
Where he just
that
hangs
bad.
himself and everybody's like, ooh, it's like
Everybody hangs himself in he just hangs himself in like a lighthouse.
I
was a
don't
windmill.
remember a very end, but nothing like that happens, I don't think.
Shell good.
He just goes on with his life.
Shell good.
Well, in this Brave New World.
Yes. Well, I mean, because in that book, he actually adapts to the quote-unquote new world fairly decently. It takes.
So does he just never have a chance, or does she actually like him, but he doesn't think he's good enough? Or does she make it clear that he's not good enough?
No, I think he has the realization that he's not good enough. She, kind of through the whole book, is going back and forth between the two. Like, at first, he's just an oddity, but he does kind of like him when he starts to...
Refine.
Yeah, to refine.
Versus, I'm sure in the movie, she loves him because he's such an oddity. Or because he's not corrupted by modern man or whatever bullshit.
Even as an oddity,
Whatever Disney
he
message.
still has a good heart. And that's all that really matters, you know?
Yeah, it's not whether you're like raised by
Not whether or
gorillas.
not you can platform.
I've still got a good heart.
It's okay.
Wow, shit.
Oh, gosh.
This camera is terrible.
Getting that.
I hate this L2
Let us
R2
play
thing.
Kingdom Hearts Part 13. Part 13, 14, and 15. We talk about every other thing on the planet except what we're looking at.
I was saying, we were talking about taking a break after 2 hours. I didn't realize that a whole 2 hours
Jump!
would still be the
I am
plan.
trying, but if I do not jump fast enough, or if I do not jump late enough, I will miss the ledge anyway. And sometimes when I try to jump too late, it just does not let me jump. See, I didn't know there was a gap there because this camera is utterly retarded.
There's another gap.
Yes.
Time to go home.
The end.
We can get to question mark.
Yes, we have now gotten to question mark. Please proceed to collect $200.
Hey, Trinity.
Yeah, but it's a white one.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
This is your home? But that means... Huh?
The waterfalls. They're echoing all the way here.
By the way, how did Jane get here? Did she get thrown up the cliff by monkeys too?
See friends.
Oh, now I've got it. Means heart.
What?
Friends in our hearts.
Keep showing all that leg.
Oh, so that's what
sorry.
it meant.
No, I'm not. Never mind.
Friends. Same heart. Clayton. Lose heart. No heart. No see friends. No
I like
heart.
how they made this like an allegory about what it means to like
Sorry
have a
about
heart.
what I said.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what all these Disney movies are about. Like, Little Mermaid was about loving someone despite being from two different worlds. Pocahontas was the same thing. Beauty and the Beast was, you know, he may be a monster, but he has a good
His
heart.
real beauty's on the inside.
Yeah.
The Lion
Instead of in
King
the real Beauty
is
and the
don't
Beast,
be
he
Hamlet.
dies at the end. In the real Tarzan, Tarzan is a non-factor by the end. In like the real Goldilocks story, this is not Disney, but the real Goldilocks, she fucking gets eaten by the bears. Red Riding Hood's the same way. In the real Little Mermaid story, in the real, like, I guess it was actually a story. I didn't know it was actually based off of anything or not.
Yeah, I think it's a book.
And in the real book, the prince has to like choose between her and someone else, and if he chooses the other person, she like becomes sea foam, and he chooses the other person and she gets like turned into sea foam, like she just dies basically. And apparently
What drew the heartless to that world?
The hunter lured them there.
who was
It
talking?
was his lust for power.
It sounded like Jafar.
that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own good.
Yeah, he got
That's
chopped
Oogie.
instead.
Why are we
Yeah,
being
he
all-
does not fit into this
A
pantheon of
weak-hearted
villains.
fool like him stood no chance against the heartless.
I like how even
the boy
Maleficent
is
is
a
being controlled basically or
He
manipulated
found one of the keys.
by
Actually, he's found two, thank you.
Fear not, it will
Zay-
take
by
him
Xehanort.
ages to find the way. Besides, he remains blissfully unaware of our other plan.
Yes, the princesses.
They are falling into our hands.
It's the
one
same guy that does
by one.
Jafar's voice, but something seems off about it.
Speaking of
Might
which,
just be because he's older.
Or out of practice.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Because
been,
considering it had been 10 years to that point. 2002. It's been 21 now.
wow.
Yeah, so it's been 11 years since this game.
I'm
and
old.
21, yes.
Because Aladdin is the first movie I ever remember seeing.
The first
in
movie I ever
theaters.
remember seeing was Beauty and the Beast, oddly. I remember it vaguely.
Well, in theaters,
Yes.
specifically in theater. Well,
Yes, vaguely.
Yay, I got a new Keyblade.
I'm gonna be king of the jungle.
Whoop, whoop.
Yay!
I forget what Trinity is. I think that's that charging one. Yeah, that charging. What?
Something about gummies that came out of the hole.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is Disney. I don't think we're allowed to know that.
Why is there a sphincter in front of it? Come on, stick that key in there. Fly that gummy right in there. Into that hole. It's the worst colonoscopy ever.
I think I have to. Oh, that's right. I can't warp yet. I think I have to go back to Traverse Town
Yeah, that's what.
to get Sid to tell me
can't
what
just fly
gummy
right
ship
to
is.
it?
No, not until I get the warp gummy.
But maybe we'll keep. Maybe we'll end after
We get to
finish
Traverse
Traverse Town.
Or get to Traverse Town.
Well, I'm hoping.
Yeah, let's just keep talking. I'm fine with talking about random bullshit instead of what we're actually watching.
Yeah. Well, that is MoldyCrowProductions is tangents. We are the king of tangents.
I agree.
Organic tangents, so they're healthier.
We are quite tangential.
I'm
Organic
fine.
tangents are much healthier than non-organic tangents.
It's about the conversation. If people want us to see a Let's Play about the actual game,
They should probably go somewhere else.
I mean,
Well, this is not a video walkthrough. This is
know.
just us rambling over.
we are much more the. I mean, we're not.
I wonder if you can destroy that. I think I need stronger weapons.
They
Can, but it
just
takes
broke
too
a
long.
piece of it.
Yeah, but it takes too long.
That your little pea shooter can handle.
Oh yeah, that's what I can do when
They
I
were
get a
much
chance.
more like a movie commentary, or like
We're not even talking about
MST3K sometimes.
But they're at least talking about the movie.
Yeah.
We just went on a rant about nonsense.
The Last
We're
of
a
Us,
podcast and a Let's Play combined. We talk about one thing while we're doing another. Which there are some annoying podcasts that.
Oh man, we become everything we hate.
Well, I like
everything you hate.
There's one podcast that it's because they record it as a video, but they only release the audio as the podcast. So they are playing.
What's the point of taking video?
I know, they're playing a game while they record, and so every once in a while they'll break and talk about what's happening in the game, as opposed to the news or whatever they're talking about. And as the listener, it's like, alright, I get you're playing this game, but essentially I'm just getting to hear the background music, whatever it is.
I feel like we need to, I was just thinking about this in my little rant earlier. I think we should go big time. I think we should rent a website space. Make our own bullshit. Considering that YouTube's like, you gotta follow rules.
Well, what, our own video host thing?
Like a website.
Well, I mean, we can make a website.
Just go big time.
But I mean, like, if you want to host...
We still need something to play videos
We want YouTube to host our videos because that's the expensive part.
Yeah.
So we can embed our videos into a website and do it that way.
Yeah, but then we could...
Because, yeah, that's the appeal of YouTube, is that they're hosting videos, and the expensive part about the internet is space.
Yeah,
data
bandwidth.
space is expensive, and bandwidth too. So,
okay, well, then that's.
So, which of you are going to volunteer to make the website?
What?
Which of you are going to volunteer?
I can't
to make the
program.
website?
I think that was.
Which of us can actually program? Which of us is going for a PhD in computer science? It's not me or Josh.
I know.
Josh could build, if a website was a physical thing like a bridge, Josh could build that.
I could design it and or build it, but I can't do it if
Josh
it doesn't
could get
exist.
a job making $30,000 to $40,000 using that program that was the most fun he had in college.
said 40 to
that's not a website. But that's not a website. Only one of us, I think, can do that. Or I could get my friend.
I thought she did graphic design, not website
But
design.
that's like, you need to know
Was it
how
part
to
of
build
it, how to
shit.
make websites?
Yeah. Website design, I believe, is the name of it.
Yeah, web design. Because I mean, I know HTML. I could code a really kind of basic website. But if you want anything fancy, you got to get a third party.
Oh, that's the other
software.
thing. Oh, maybe she was talking about learning HTML. Just
Maybe
get
you
like a
could-
GeoSpace page.
Maybe you can teach her HTML so that she can make her website in
But
exchange.
Matt needs to learn more about HTML. Didn't you say the last time you took HTML was at Dematha?
Dematha was the only time I took a class in HTML. I did take a web design course that like.
Well, then we need to just use one of them
briefly
bullshits that
talked
like does
about.
the work for you. And
Yeah,
just
where
lets
you just
customize
like it
nonsense.
customizes it for you, and then you just
that's
do it.
one of the things I always had issues with HTML. Is I loved coding in HTML, but it seemed like it was very limited. Like you
Learn
had
how
to
to
do
code
a
Java.
lot of work to get a real modern-looking website.
Just get like a GeoCities page. It's just like the worst kind of website you could have. It's very 1990, 2005, 2004. God, what a sullen-looking gentleman. You are quite the ability stud.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I can equip my other keyblade. Check it out. Look, it has such longer reach. What?
There you go, Josh. We're just trying to actually imitate how Sid moves his mouth, which is very difficult. Basically, he's just like chewing cud while speaking.